everyone! Baby, spamming in the chat right now. Raiders get their first win of the season. 32-23. And today's show is presented by Manscape. If you look like an ass, it's probably because you don't use Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com/Raiders. 20% off and free shipping on the best male grooming products out there. Raiders get the W. Coming up here on today's show is going to be our post-game reaction. The questions, the comments you see are all from Raider Nation. If you're wondering, Mitch, why do you got this mustache? Shout out to Buddy Bear. I'm keeping the stash, y'all. We're going to keep this stash rocking and rolling. Let's look at some of the leaders from today's game. Derek Carr, 21-23 for 188 yards. The MVP of today's game. Everyone. Spam 28 right now. Josh Jacobs, 28 carries, 144 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Davante Adams, 9 for 101. I'll tell you what, you can say what you want about this Raiders defense. They are the reason the Raiders won this game, right up next to Josh Jacobs. So let's go. Spam just one, baby. I get it. It's one game. It's one game, but you know what? All you got to do is win a close game. Over the last 5 regular season games, the Raiders against the Broncos, 5-0. We're their daddies. The Raiders are the Broncos' daddies. You look at the last 8 games played. 7-1 for the Raiders against the Broncos. Spam donkeys. F the donkeys, man. It's a huge win. The overall total stats in this game, Broncos, 299 total yards of offense, passing 214, rushing 85, 3 of 11 on third down, 7 for 50 on the Raiders side of the football. Total yards, 385. Look at this. Passing and rushing. The running attack today is the reason why the Raiders won the game. 7 of 14, penalties, 4 for 25. You played smart football, and you ran the rock. You ran the rock with Josh Jacobs. If it works, keep it going. Let's go to the first super chat coming in from Rosie and Brian. The onside kick was desperate. I agree. Josh lost his job. And back, Mitch, I'm stressed but happy. Dude, I'm stressed too, but you know what? Raiders came away with a win today. That's all that matters, man. Steven Montes. Bang! Steven, you a real one, man. AKA, I believe you feed JJ and the W will come. If the Raiders don't continue to run the ball with Jacobs, shame on them. Josh showed me today that he's ready to be a bell cow to get 25, 28 carries a game. And that's the recipe for success with this team. Until Josh McDaniels can show me that they can succeed in the passing game, run the rock with Jacobs. Let's go to Raider Nick. How do you spell celebrate? It's spelled R-A-I-D-E-R-S. Raiders. Davante. What up, my dude? Raiders for life. Hey, baby. Womb the tomb. If you bleed silver and black, hit that subscribe button. John Borelli. Josh Jacobs, MVP. Clearly, the MVP of today's game. Josh frickin' Jacobs. 28 carries, 144 yards, 2 touchdowns. This was a grown man performance in a situation where, let's just face it, he was put into a situation today where he had to show up. So you know what? Fill in the blank right now. The Raiders MVP versus the Broncos was, your answer should be 28. Your answer should be Josh Jacobs. That is a full-grown man. MVP is Josh Jacobs. And if you want to make sure that you got a most valuable, then head on over to manscape.com/Raiders. Promo code Raiders for 20% off and free shipping. Shout out to the Lawnmower 4.0. Jeremy and I, we literally shaved my face the other day on Thursday Night Football. But you know what? Got an incredible deal for all y'all. If you want the perfect package, it's usually $109. No, we're going to hook you guys up $87.99. Manscape.com, 20% off and free shipping. Promo code Raiders. Let's celebrate that win. I want you to look great. I don't want you to look like an ass. don't look like an ass. Because if you actually get the chance, you're coming around third, you're heading home, and she pulls him down, and she's at home, and she sees a bush, not going to be great. Promo code Raiders, Manscape.com. Let's go to Isaac. Raider for life. Raider for life. Isaac, you a real one. Michael, what up, my brother? I'm down here in San Diego, parked at the truck stop, so I can't drink, but have one on me. You know what? Michael, you a real one. Shout out to my guy. Michael's one of the best ones out there. I met him 3 years ago. Mike, cheers to you, bro. Let's go to South Pala. Let's go, Raiders. Let's go, Raiders. Get that first win. Obi-Wan Kenobi. The greatness of the Raiders. And in the end, it's just win. I get it. It's just win. You're 1-3. But you know what? You needed this game. If you can win 3 out of the next 4, okay? Well, technically now, if you can win 3, if you win 2 out of the next 3, you're in good shape. You can be 3-4 in this league and still make the playoffs. You really, truly can. You got the Chiefs next week, then you got to bye, then you got the Texans. Get ready. Let's go to Jonathan. Allie needs to drink. Unfortunately, Abby is working. So the only way Abby's coming on here is if you break the Super Chat record for today. So 206. Light it up. Obi! Re-sign JJ, my guy, and ball DFL. Josh has played great. Unfortunately, though, I don't want to pay a running back. Okay? That's my personal stand. I think they keep Zamir White, and I don't think Josh Jacobs is back, despite his amazing game today. Let's go to AK. Slap that donkey one more time. Just one, baby. Bang! Buddy Bear. First win of the season. Let's get this party effing going, nation. I'm drunk and loving it. By the way, Mitch, you might have to keep up the white stash. I'll keep the white stash. If that's what the nation wants, we'll keep it. Thomas, you have to keep the stash. Stash is staying. The stash ain't going nowhere. Chevy, the white stash stays, Mitch. Carne asada and beer time. Swat that donkey. Jeremy. Drake, what key plays made this game? I'll be honest, I didn't like the onside kick. Raiders up 19-16. The key of today's game, though, is the Amik Robertson fumble recovery for a touchdown. I mean, it has to be the key of the game. Now, yeah, I wish Carlson would have knocked that bad boy through. The play of the game today was the Amik Robertson recovery fumble for a touchdown. Has to be. How about this, though? Raiders get their first win. I want you to rate Josh McDaniels against the Broncos today. Be honest with me. 0 to 100. 0, he was terrible. 100, he was great. I'm probably going to say like a 70 because even though the Raiders won, the onside kick was questionable. There were a few questionable calls, no doubt about it. Josh brought his A game today, and for that reason, we came away with a win. For me, I'm going to say a 70, but I can understand some lower grades, no doubt about it. Let's go to Shane. Zamir White play was the best play call by McDaniels this season. I don't disagree with you. So what you're seeing here is it's like 3rd down and 2, I believe. Josh Jacobs lined up as a fullback. Zamir White lined up as the halfback. All the blocking went towards Josh Jacobs, so that's where the defense went. And then Carr flipped it out to Zamir, picked up a really, really clutch first down at the end of the game. Huge play. I'm guessing that's the play you're talking about, but you're right. Huge, huge play there. Raider Fabes, my baby girl finally saw her first Raider win. Give me a Raiders. Raiders! Raider Fabes, you a real one, my dog. Now remember, if you want nonstop Raiders coverage the entire season, hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications. That way, you never miss a thing. I got you covered, man. I got you covered. We're the #1 most watched Raiders show in the world for a reason. You know why? We're built different. We have that commitment to excellence, and I believe if you watch the show for longer than a week, you'll believe that too. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go to Crazy Pineapple. JJ and Mad Max get it done in the thunderstorm. Hit that donkey, Mitch. F the Chiefs, just one, baby. You're right. Next game, Monday Night Football against the Chiefs. Bring them on. Bring me KC. Robert, beat that damn donkey. Robert, I see you. F the donkeys. F 'em, Buddy Bear. Josie, your show is better than the live telecast. How do I sponsor the show? Official barf bag. Hey, if you want to sponsor the official barf bag, we can get it started. I try not to throw up on the show. I feel pretty damn good, though, tonight, though. Let's go to Johnny Silva. Max Crosby is that guy. Josh Jacobs is that guy. Johnny Silva. I lost it. Let's go to Nick. I'm so drunk. That's Raiders, though. I've been missing. You are not the only one, Nick. Just always remember that. This doesn't make quite the same noise. In a cut, you know what? It's fine. Let's go to B-Dub. Offensive line looked in sync today. Got to keep building that momentum. You're right. You can't just live on this game. You got a big-time game next week against the Chiefs. Big-time game. B-Dub. 1. Proud of my Raiders MVP, JJ. Let's go. Josh Jacobs clearly the MVP of today's game. He just showed up when it mattered the most. And that's what you look for in an MVP. Drake M. I take that back. It had to be the white mustache. I don't know if you see his picture here. I believe it's me with a white mustache at 22-16. If you guys want me to bring back the white mustache, we can do it. But if I do it this time, I'm gonna do it the same way. You have to do it the same way. It's not pretty, but that's what's gonna happen. Let's go to Rep. Carr still wasn't very convincing. You're right. Carr was not great today. But the Raiders won because of the running game. Because Josh stuck to the running game instead of trying to air the ball out. DC is yet to play a great game for me. He's played good a few times. But you know what? I'm going to enjoy this win. Let's go to Manny V. That Zeus play was the best trick, cute play McDaniels has called so far. 100% agree. The fullback, Jacobs lining up at fullback. Zeus is the running back. Great play. Couldn't agree more. Kevin, how about DC using those legs? Gardley was great with his legs. People want to say what they want about DC. DC, you can say what you want about his passing game. 5 carries, 43 yards today on the ground, picking up clutch first downs. DC showed up, man. He did. He showed up when the Raiders needed him the most, and that's very, very important. Let's go to Mondo. Glad they continue to run in the second half. Thank the Lord, right? They ran the ball, it worked, and they continue to run the rock. Let's go to Jaime. Let's go, Raiders! Johnny 33 Lopez. Let's go, Raiders, baby. Johnny, I see you. Rob, the onside kick was rough, but we pulled through. The defense played great today. Like, the defense, the special teams unit was this is the worst special teams game I've seen for the Raiders in a very, very long time. But you know what? Raiders got a defensive touchdown today for, like, the first time, and shit. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, Rob. Shane, we also saw the first successful reverse today. Also hope Carr keeps showing them wheels as he did. I don't want Carr to run too much, but if he can pick up first downs like he did today, I'm all aboard. Andrew, my Raiders and my Ducks are both 1-0 in my 4-day-old's daughter's whole life. Lucas, fix red zone issues, and DC keep using his legs, run the clock. This team will be a playoff team. This team is a playoff caliber team. I really, truly believe that. You just got to figure out your team better. I think McDaniels is still trying to figure out his roster a little bit. So I'm hoping if McDaniels can figure that out, man, that can go a long way. Alex just texted me a face that looks like she's down to get down, so mustache rides. Interact with me. Seriously, I mean it. Twitter, Instagram. I keep you guys up to date at Mitchell Renz 365. We didn't get to any 50-50 raffles today on Venmo. We will on future shows at Mitchell Renz 365. So seriously, add me on social media at Mitchell Renz 365.